Everyone, today we are going to talk about how we are connecting engineers to material information. The material is the heart of any product. Whenever you buy something, you're checking the quality of product, but in engineering side, it's a little bit more complicated. You need more detailed material information and must be accurate depending on the material uh, form, heat treatment, or size, thickness, everything changes. The whole this precise calculations, so that you need more precise wide range of material information. That's what we are providing. Total Material will help you to find the right material always. How? Total Material is online over 20 years. Today's meeting agenda, I'm talking about the general introduction to the material, talking about who we are, what we are doing, our solutions, and how you can use in your workflow. So Materia AG connecting people. Yes, we are an engineering company, being more than 20 years, and our strength is our technical support. So if you just try Tono Materia for a free trial option, you can still ask for a full version test for your company. Let us show you how you can use Total Materia properly, because there's a lot of information, a lot of properties that you can use in different way, and technology we are improving, and we are focusing on every month to update content of the materia and upgrade and show you some new developments and data. The biggest source in the world that you can find all in one solution. It's for different engineering departments, definitely not only for material engineer, not only for simulation engineer. It's been more than 20 years. Every month we are updating content of the whole material. We have more than 30 subject experts, sports specialists, and IT software engineers, which they are developing constantly, adding some new modules, new functionalities, including this year we added green line, where you can see not only if your material is compliant or not, but your carbon footprint, and AI module, which is a predictor. We are actually a Swiss company, headquartered in Zurich, Switzerland, and in development office in Belgrade, Serbia. From here, we are reaching more than 100 different countries and thousands of users. Definitely, I would like to show you some of our users in different industries with automotive and machinery, general engineering. I believe these companies are so familiar to you, and yes, they are leaders in their industry, but still, material is the core of any product. So you need to understand the material, you need to know better material, you have to have different options, because material makes the difference in your product. If you want to be the best in your field, of course, you need to understand the material, because that's how it started. That's how Tool Materia help you. Automotive to aerospace and industries, the academias and metal producers, polymer producers, they're all using Tool Materia. Feel free to contact us. Feel free to ask for technical support and test, and to understand actually how Tool Materia can help you. It doesn't mean that you need to be a huge company to use Tool Materia. We have so many different license options. You can easily use Tool Materia for single user to corporate license. Still, we have a lot of different uh, license options. This is our team, is our strength, our technical support. I'm very happy to be the part of this genius team. They're so friendly, so nice, so helpful, and they're the best in their fields. So uh, what we're doing actually, what we are providing as a reliable digitalized data, which every single material card you'll see in Tool Materia, every single properties, mechanical or physical properties or stress strain diagrams, fatigue diagrams, you'll see a reference in there. So you'll be sure that when you reach a data inside Tool Materia, that's the real accurate material information, which we have new development AI development, of course, and platform connectivity. We're giving a lot of options for manage your internal materials information, enterprise integration. You can even create your own database with integrator. Just contact us and decrease your carbon footprint to make sure that you're following up-to-date compliance information. These are our solutions here, Horizon, which you might create a free trial and see only small part of the materia covering over 700,000 material inside, yes, and metal, non-metal, polymer, wood, a lot of different material option, over 80 standards, national standards, which you can use tool material for finding the equivalence of this material in different standards. For instance, in American standards, but you are making production in India. What is the reference of this data material? What is the designation of this material in different standards? So it's including and combining with thousands of producers' data sheet, meaning that you can find the real material designation by the designation sometimes, because in commercial designations are so different in producers' data sheet, so that you can find the material cross-reference, but by chemical composition, physical properties, or mechanical properties, the same equivalent material in producers material. And if you would like to create your own internal database, integrator is just right there for you. That will help you to keep your company's material and material research information memory. So every single time when you start making different process or just upgrading some new material, you need to keep it in safe in your integrator, which you will only be have an access. So it's not open for everyone. Integrator is confidential information data by your company, and Predictor is our AI tool. It fills the blank. What I can say, it makes you an ability to skip the test processes. It will take a lot of time and money, which total material have 700,000 material inside, but so many materials information it's not providing by standards or producer's data sheet. AI tool predictor will give you a chance to actually fill the blanks pages and blank spaces in material cards. If you need a material, for instance, you have a material there, there's no mechanical, physical properties, temperature dependence information that you might need, and it's not there. Uh, Predictor will give you the results in seconds. In green line, very important compliance and sustainability information, and it's up-to-date information is also very, very important according to compliance. And then you will reach with green line your sustainability information, your carbon footprint actually. I'll give you the details more deeply here. Let's start with Horizon. Horizon is a open source tool that you can create a free trial. You will just test in limited uh, dial, but still you can get technical support and ask for trainings, actually, we would like to give you more details about Horizon, which industry leaders are using more than 10 years. So if you would like to get all this information in once, global alternative materials and reference data, advanced properties, including stress strain fatigue creep, fracture mechanics, and create and share the reports between with material console inside Horizon. You can uh, have material identification options with SmartCom and material selection options with advanced search. Of course, you need to see all this detailed information, how it works, how you can use tool material properly, how you can find the one, the real material, the accurate material that you need to use for your product. We have a lot of tools inside Horizon: cross-referencing, equivalence finder, comparison view, analytics, and a lot of material and a lot of tools to filter those materials to find the best. This is how it looks and this is how it generally works. I will show you some brief information about Materia Horizon. We have different modules. We have quick search. In quick search bar, all you need to type numerical or alphanumerical designation of the material. You can filter the type of material group or different standards you can filter, or directly producer name. You'll type down there to find the producer's materials. Here's an example: 304 IC standards. We have thousands of mechanical properties, hundreds of physical properties, microstructures, stress strain diagrams, and joints, what uh, welding technique or electrode to use, SN curves, and of course a lot of tools to compare this material information, including corrosion, aging, weatherability information, and where to get direct supplier information. In synthetic, we're giving you some ideas about material, some general properties, and in detailed view, you can filter the standards, you can filter the heat treatment of the material, form of the material. Of course, it will make effect of the mechanical or physical properties values and dimensions at the same time. You'll easily reach the graphs and detailed, accurate material information. You can add it to your reports to this graphs and diagrams, and you can compare these diagrams. And if you want to use this material information on your simulation software, all you need to choose your solver. We are providing over 28 different simulation format, direct export option, plus you have export option with Excel file. So here is the cross-reference of the material in different sources and according to chemical composition, similarity, or in this example, we're choosing only GB standard equivalents of this material. With one click, you can compare this material side by side. You'll compare the chemical composition, mechanical, physical properties, and you can save it as a PDF, or you will just add this alternative material list into your material list builder so that these are the GB standard equivalents of 3 or 4 IC American Standard material. So these are your equivalents in different standards. Obviously, quick search will give you directly material that you're searching. But if you're not sure which material to use, but you have some precise calculations, you know what mechanical or physical property you need for this design when you're choosing a material. You will reach advanced search option and you're just typing what standards you want, what mechanical properties, what physical properties you're looking for your material. And we are decreasing number 700,000 to 19 this time because we filtered some standards. We filtered so many mechanical physical properties that we need to have in this material. Carbon content to a lot of different options that you have. Over 40 physical properties you can choose, over 30 mechanical properties. You can compare this 19 candidates side by side, up and down, to filter them to see which one have the highest tensile strength or yield strength, or which one's density is better, which one is cheaper, which one is lighter. You can compare easily all this material. You see there some of these materials behaviors and limits are different than the others. So that it's important also if these materials are compliant according to different regulations, of course. If you produce one single product and if you are willing to export them in different locations, so you need to be sure it's compliant according to different regulation. Smart Comp is online since 2007. All you need to export chemical composition of the material, and since 2007 SmartComp will tell you what material is this. So this is what Horizon is, but in an integrator a little bit more advanced. If you want to have your own internal database with your own approved material information, uh, your commercial grade internal test data you want to put on the material cards, and more defined data structure. Sure, compliance control is built into early phase material selection process, and you can connect integrator with your CAX simulations and PLM system, and also it can easily talk to your ERP system tools. So when you have an integrator, you can use it into your server, 100% secure, or you can use it from clouds via browser. You can easily reach, and we are providing you system integration, legacy materials as full API, and you can add your test data into your material cards, and maybe you don't need 700,000 material, but few of them is enough for you. You can filter your approved materials and you can add your process and some other information under the material card. And user management is very, very important. Let's say you have a material department, a material selection department can have access to all this information, can add, can edit material. Some of these users no need to edit these materials. Some of them no need to see all these materials, but few of them. Some simulation or design engineers doesn't need this chemical composition of the material, but only system diagrams and fatigue information. You can filter all this detailed information for who to see what material or what material information. It's if it's all about the security, integrator is the answer. This is an example how it looks like exactly same as the Materia platform, but this is advanced that you can edit all these material cards inside the integrator. These are your materials or tool material access, because when you have integrator, you have full access of tool material content in the same time. So this is an example about your internal material card. You see you have chemical composition, you have mechanical properties that you filter, could be your own test data, physical properties could be your own phase data, test data, and heat treatment options and documents. This could be like equivalence, cross references you filtered, or process information about this material. As you can see, this user don't have access to the stress strain diagrams, which maybe this user doesn't even need this information, or it's highly confidential information. So you can filter all these details inside the integrator. You can show around how it works. And still, if you need an alternative information, for this example, we have in canal 718, we want to see internal. As you can see, this is internal and in different standards and producers in canal 718 in the same time, so that you can reach some standard material information, which we had 21 mechanical properties, and here 656 according to this materials standards, heat treatment, form, and different properties for the material. Here, how you can edit or add this material into your integrator. And here, how you can data maintenance settings for the properties of the material, parameters, suppliers, references, user management. Everything is so easy and under control in integrator. And bulk export option, when you create all these material cards with the bulk export option, you can export all this material card information into your simulation software. So your simulation software will have precise and more accurate material information, so that we'll be sure that your simulation results are 100% accurate. Here is the green line, compliance and sustainability tools. But if you would like to achieve regulatory compliance and adhere to industry standards, and I think we receive a question. I will answer your questions real shortly. And yeah, minimize delays and recalls by optimizing supply chain efficiency, redefine material selection with greener alternatives, and to see your carbon footprint, here is your tool, Green Line. And this is very important information, that you can find some compliance information from your suppliers or producers, but still it's very important that it needs to be up to date. BOM assessment tool will give you an option. You may use hundreds of thousands of material for your product, and when you create your bill of materials, you can import to Green Line. You can search by different regulatory in the same time. You can compare the materials compliance status, and you can always find the compliant alternative one. Share the links with, create the reports with your different departments. Could be material selection, simulation engineers, for purchasing department, and substances and composition data. This is also critical. It will give you some more information about why it's not compliant, because of what chemical content is higher than acceptable level. And life cycle assessment will give you an idea about your carbon footprint, what caused it's hard. Here's the example of bill of material BOM export. You can download a template from Green Line, and you can fill with your materials, and you can check the date and add some notes. And with this material uh, information, you can assess with different regulations in the same time, up to 5 different regulations in the same time. You can see according to REACH, ROS, or California proposition. As you can see, this chromium content is a little bit critical for this material according to ROS, and according to California proposition, it's not compliant at all. So you better don't try to send this product with this material to United States or California, uh, obviously material 1.4910 is not compliant under California Proposition 65. You need to change the material immediately. You need to find an alternative compliant one according to California Proposition 65 if you would like to send this product to California. Here's the LCA. It's very easy to use. You're just adding the materials that you're using for the production, and you can find different indicators, different calculation methods. And here is an example. We choose climate change and energy demand, and we have the material list, which causes global warming or needs more energy for the production. And we're just ranking the materials. These are the greener ones, and some of these materials are not that green. It needs more energy, and it causes climate change a little bit more than the others. So if you will change these materials, actually, your carbon footprint will be greener. And this is the first step for you to make your carbon footprint greener. But on December, actually, 10 days later, we will have new solution, carbon footprint, actually, more detailed information about how you can uh, see your carbon footprint clearly, so that if you would like to join, I will send you an invitation for carbon footprint CO2 webinar. I would like to host you there. And Predictor, our new AI tool. Actually, it's been 2 years that we're working for that, and beginning of 2023, since the beginning of 2023, it's online. We can accelerate material selection and reduce testing costs. And it also needs a lot of days, a week or 10 days at least, for completing this test results. If you are looking for an elevated temperature test results, it will take more and cost more. So deliver more accurate simulations on time by filling material property gaps, because usually simulation softwares are highly advanced tools, but needs more detailed material information. If you don't have it in Materia, it's like impossible to find the accurate material information, believe me. And then Predictor will give you highly accurate test simulation results so that you can use this material properties in your simulation software, drastically reduce cost to more material testing plans, because uh, tests are consuming time and money a lot. Predictor will help you for that, will give you the results in seconds, and then you can speed up material selection and gain deeper understanding of material performance, temperature dependent predictions, mechanical property predictions, physical property predictions, as well quick and easy calculations, tailored chemical compositions. Let's say you are upgrading or just researching some material. You're putting some chemical composition in one click. Predictor will give you the mechanical or physical properties of this material, and step back to make some changes in chemical composition to see how it's affect the mechanical or physical properties of the material, so that it will give you a huge amount of ideas when you are making some research about making some new material in different chemical compositions. So you will know actually where you're going and where you should go. And because Predictor is an AI tool, because we are more than 20 years in this field, and because we have 700,000 of reference material predictor is making highly detailed calculations and gives you highly accurate predictions in seconds. You remember Smart Comp is online since 2007. We're working with different spectrometer producers for a long time. And since 2007, according to chemical composition, the material will be able to give you the material name. And in this example, we have a material, we have two mechanical properties, but not any physical properties provided by standards or producer data, nothing. Here is the chemical composition of the material we added. We are asking AI tool, and just clicking the next step. We want predictions for physical properties. We have a lot of options to make this test to see the physical properties, temperature dependence, minus 200 to 300. So with one click, here's your predictions. You see how high our model testing performs because we have a lot of reference data to make these calculations very accurate, so that you can add this graph comparison, diagram comparison. Here's your results on different temperatures, and you can save these results. You don't need to repeat these tests again. You can use these material properties into your simulation software. So it gives you a lot of ideas and a lot of more information. Here's another example. Here, Natalia, we need a 7075, which is very, very popular material for aerospace, but we need a T8 heat treated material, one specific mechanical properties. Here's the 775. We have 1079 mechanical properties of this material. We need a yield strength. We have for 775 yield strength different and several different heat treatment, but not for T8. What are we gonna do? Well, we need to make the tests. Here's how long does it take test of this material T8 775. We need mechanical properties. We're choosing yield strength. We're choosing the heat treatment that we want T8. We're typing the dimensions of the material product and test direction. So we need minus 200 and 300 degree. Here's your diagram. Here's your mechanical properties, and model testing performance is good. Dataset rating is perfect. We can add it into your report, all this data and diagram. We can save it. We can share with different locations. With this link, actually, your friend, your coworker can reach this information with Material Console. So easy it is. How we are connecting to design and simulation. This is another tool, very, very useful to have to the Materia in your library. Can talk to your PLM ERP system, sustainability tools that we are providing, but we are supporting at the same time 28 different formats of simulation or finite element analysis softwares. You can directly export this material cards into your solver, including Abacus, ANSYS, Siemens, NX, SolidWorks, CATIA. I mean, you name it. If it's not still exists here, we would like to add it. Plus, you can export this material cards to your Excel file so that you will still have a lot of information when you are creating a material card into your simulation software. At the same time, one click predefined from exports, bulk data exports for library population, PLM and ERP connection, documented REST API. So Horizon, an integrator, is first and the high level advanced step for creating your own material information memory of the company. But yet, it's not finished. Every month we are updating, every month we are adding some new materials inside all material. Every month we are adding some new material properties to serve you more and better information. But our new internet site will be launched very soon, I think, in these days. And still, we have planned already so many upgrades in Materia in depth, deeply. You will see zero carbon footprint, and in next month you will see the new carbon footprint tool, CO2, launch in Materia. Gives you more and more information about how you calculate your carbon footprint. We have hybrid enterprise solutions. You will see in new year. We have some new tools. We have supporting electrofusion, batteries, semiconductors, magnetic, electrical export properties, and this platform will give you more and more options every single month. And the application native Azure migration will be ready Q3 in 2024 next year, and platform integration will be done till the end of next year. So, Tool Materia, and here I'm your technical support assistance, or whatever you say. We are always here to help engineers with supporting more and more material options. Feel free to contact me anytime you need more information, anytime you want some more detailed, accurate material information, anything you need. Let us solve your challenges. This is a brief introduction of Total Material. Actually, I had a meeting today with one of this Scandinavian company engineers. They love Total Material, but they didn't know that what we are providing more and more. This much information gets too much actually, and we couldn't finish our meeting actually in 1.5 hours because every single time you ask some more, I have an answer to give you. So I would like you to send us some more technical questions and ask some more details about what would you like to see in Tool Material. Let's see if we have an answer for you. And thank you very much. And let's see the questions. Properties of material depend on manufacturing process. Is that taken into consideration? Of course, of course. Uh, Actually, producers are giving you some technical data sheets, and they are giving you a promise that this material will be in this form, will give you this mechanical property resistance or physical properties that it's important. But if you're asking me if this material properties depending on manufacturing process, how it affect to the green line or your carbon footprint, yes, this is also another consideration that we have. We have all these details inside the tool Materia. I would like to show you very soon our platform, how it works, how you can use it, how you can reach some material information again and live. And for example, sand casting for jinx. I'm reading a question right now for you. Maybe we might be interested for you as well. Uh, Additive manufacturing 3D printing. Oh, of course. Yes, thank you for this question. We have right now 3,799 3D printing material inside total material. 300, yeah, let's say 3,800 material, okay? Okay, let's say 3,000, more than 3,000 material, including metal, non-metal, or polymer materials. Yes, of course, we'll give you the details that you ask, and not to forget that for each manufacturing process, there's a unique and separate heat treatment requirements, of course. So, how total material application or tool is dealing with that, please? I would like to take, for example, okay, here is the L material, or Inconel 718 material as casting or as in additive manufacturing to compare both in mechanical properties or heat treatment requirements. Thank you. Perfect questions. Thank you very much, Mr. Khalidian Mode. And what if I have some of chemical element properties and some of mechanical properties? Can I combine both? Allow total material tool prediction. What could be my material? Of course, you can make it. All you need to test. Let's have a private meeting next time. After the meeting, Mr. Khalid, I will send you the recording of this session and my email detailed information, and you will find a link there, Calendly link. You will be able to reach my calendar. You will be able to see my uh, available dates and time frame. So just schedule a Teams meeting. I will show you how actually, because I want you to test it actually to see how telemateria help you and how I can answer your questions. And of course, I will show you right now a short brief demo how telemateria you can use and how to reach all this information that you ask. Here's the tool material platform. We are preparing our new internet site. We have 26 language support, by the way. You can choose any language you want, and in one click from your any browser you use, anywhere you have an internet, you can easily connect to the tool material. We have green line, predictor, and tool material. Horizon. What do you ask like SL? Okay, this is the material and different standards, as you can see, and 5 pages of this material. And in property also, ratio, see stainless steel, and different standards from different countries. You will see, and different standards. And still we have a lot of options for this material. So when you have a material selection here, it's fine. But in the same time, when you choose a material additive manufacturing, here is you have two results, meaning that this material actually, these are the 3D printing additive manufacturing materials of SS316L and 0407, 0410. See the difference? Uh, Actually, the other ones are the general 301. All you need to filter the other additive manufacturing materials so that you can reach some tensile strength, yield strength information, or mechanical properties, how many you have it, physical properties, how many you have it, or density, or some stress strain fatigue information if you have it. You know what I mean? Even corrosion information, welding information, joints, like, yeah, so many different information so that you can compare which one is the have higher strength or not. So when you get into the material card here, you can contact us, ask your technical questions. You can get some guided tours information. Here is the material description on the top. You will see producer is Rainshaw. If they provide any information about pricing, you can see the pricing information as well, mechanical, physical properties. Still, you have so many information about material description. This is actually in comment, tells you how and where to use this material, plastic injection, pressure die casting molds. Here's the general information about application. Okay, and you have cross-reference trade table. Actually, in different standards and different producers, you have so many different material options to use instead of this. These are actually chemical composition, similar materials. You see, we have another option, G16L, 3T Additive Manufacturing Limited, because we put SS. As you remember, if we didn't put SS, we will be able to see 316L only. We'll have this material as well. Quick search is very sensitive to this designations, so make sure that you type the right designation here, because we have some other alternative materials here. These are the equivalents, and these are the chemical composition of the material. Actually, it tells you, and this is the reference where we get this information. And these are the mechanical properties and physical properties, and of course, heat treatment. Heat treatment option for almost all metal material have it. These are limited heat treatment options. I will show you another example, like if we will choose like this way to make the search, we will have some more materials here. See, in different properties and different heat treatment options, it shows you how this heat treatment needs to be done. These are the references, and as you can see in material description, still you have 4K additive, Meltio, and different producer are given us for the same material different information. Here's everything you want to know in detail about the material, of course. And you see, this is something like covers your question and what you want to do. You want to use this material card and mechanical physical properties, hold this detailed information for your simulation software. All you need to check here or add this material from your favorites. I added already, and then you can add it to your material list. You can add to your report builder, and you can just bookmark this page. Okay, I want to see 361 heat treatment options, and I added this. Okay, and then I want to export this material card into my simulation software. I use ANSYS. Okay, here's this. So I use CATIA. Is your properties for CATIA can read it, or deform, SE, EXA format. I want to use all these material properties and I want to export it in EXA format. Then I will create my own material card inside my simulation sport. Still there. As Dyna, Form, Creo, Siemens NX, still there. When you export this file according to selected software, you will have the material card file that Siemens NX in this example can import it, can read it as a material card. You know what I mean? So that helps you a lot. If you want in SolidWorks, with SolidWorks one wants density as a default, so you cannot uncheck density because SolidWorks wants that density properties inside the material card. It's a must, so we cannot uncheck. That's how what I mean. It's you can easily read this material information with your simulation software, and hopefully I briefly answered your questions, Ms. Khalid. Ah, I see your feedback. Great. Thank you so much. No, actually, thank you because you are here with us today. You're open-minded, you're ready to learn, and there's a lot of things to learn inside Tool Materia. I would love to give you provide you full Tool Materia access for you to examine, for you to test by yourself, for you to make some research inside Tool Materia. No, we're not linked not only for ASTM standards library, but whole this information library, ASTM A351 you ask. I will show you how it works actually. When you come into a quick search, you can filter standards here. Let's say we're choosing Argentinian standards or Chinese standards. We have a lot of options like European Union. We have different standards options. France, different. Germany, we have so many different standards. And then when you go to United States, yeah, AA, ABS, CI, IEC, API, ASME, ASTM is just right here. You see? Not only ASTM, but I mean AA it was, and then like SE is more like Europe, aerospace materials, you know, even MMPDS standards we have it inside Tool Materia. We have Vietnam, Yugoslavia, and other processes. When you choose a priority, you will reach only producers' data sheets. You know what I mean? If you are looking for a ThyssenKrupp material, for instance, or you name it, any producers, including SABIC, I will show you some information like just to see. This is nothing. You don't need to choose even standards. When you type there SABIC material, it goes to the SABIC whole material information, like uh, every material we have from SABIC inside. We have so many different producers data sheets. You see over 2000 material we have. Okay, we want a SABIC material. We want the impact strength value, the highest impact strength value, SABIC material. This is the Lexan ML1665 have the highest impact strength values all from SABIC. You see how easy to filter this material. Okay, you find this material. Let's find an equivalence finder. You want to see something. As we started with impact strength, you can choose any other mechanical, physical properties or chemical composition. You know what I mean? You want to know some different materials in different standards. Let's see if anyone in China is producing something like similar, anything like this. It's in the polymer, it's a little bit hard example. So let's choose some impact strength value similarities. Still, we have different proprietary materials. You see, I want to compare this impact strength values of this material. Okay, I have an alternative. Here's 2.72 euro per kilogram. I have a cheaper alternative, and these are the chemical compositions. I want to check the mechanical or physical property similarities. You see yield strength values are higher a little bit in SABIC cool. But what I'm interested in to see the impact strength value. Here's my impact strength value. So it's a little bit similar that I can use this material. I can save this card here. So many different use case scenarios here. We can easily reach the stress strain values of this material in different tests. And these are the test specimen details, experiment details, and comment details. We have engineering stress strain here. We have true stress strain here. We have fatigue information in cycles. See, we know so many information about this material right now. And still, if I want to use it into my simulations software, here's the properties. And any software you find, you have properties ready to go. So these are some use case scenarios, how you can use the Materia only. Imagine when we talk about the predictor, and imagine when we are talk about the green line, it's a one and only whole information cases. So that please contact me. I will send you the recordings of this session, and I will send you more detailed information about Materia, and you'll find my contacts and my calendar link. Please do not hesitate to schedule a Teams meeting with us. Let us tell you more about Materia, how you can use the full version for free, test with all your engineering departments, because Materia is not only for simulation, not only for design, not only for quality, not only for purchasing, not only for material specialist. It's including all this information for different uh, departments. Hope I answered your question also about ASTM. We have a lot of materials and over 80 national standards, which we are purchasing the standards, and we are giving you this filtered information for you to start using and check and compare these materials. Hope you like it. We have one more minute. If you have any other questions, thank you very much for your questions, by the way. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's great. I don't know if you have raw material access. I don't know if you would like to test with your whole engineering departments, and then just like a corporate level user, you can test all material. Our strength is technical support. I remind you, please do not hesitate to contact me and ask any questions you want. Here's my mobile number. Just add it, save it to your contact list, and then send me a WhatsApp message. Send me when we can have a meeting. Send me when would you like to have an access, full access of the Materia. Of course you can test. Of course. Okay, I I think I have your email address. I will just send you an email recordings of this session. Just choose a proper date for you. Just let us introduce you and tell us more about what you're doing. And then, oh, great. Thanks. Just and tell us more about your workflow. What do you do? What you're doing actually? What are you producing? And what is your workflow? What is your level? Then we will guide you how you can use all material properly and more efficiently. And then just test that. You will see all material will help. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much for being here today with us. And let's keep in touch.